there, it's Jen. I am so glad that you're here today because I have something very important that I wanted to share on this coffee break. Our thoughts are incredibly important because our beliefs will find a way to manifest into our reality. Whatever we believe, really and truly believe, will manifest itself into our life. Notice that I said what we believe, not what we say. Your social media page can be filled with inspirational quotes and pictures of all of life's highlights, but what your beliefs are what dictates what your experience will be. Our life experience is a direct reflection of what our thoughts and energy are attracting to us. Good, bad, and everything in between is manifesting in our life because we have called it to us. If that statement ruffles feathers and gets your mind going, well, trust me, it's actually meant to. The beautiful and catchy saying of good vibes only is great, but it can also be misinterpreted. Good vibes only isn't about faking it and feeling good all of the time or putting up the front that everything is always sunshine and roses or convincing your mind not to feel or that it's bad to feel lower vibrational feelings. No, those are all part of the human experience too. And they need to be addressed, moved through, and then healed. During this process, if we can continue to focus instead on the healing aspect and being self-honest and reconciling our feelings and thoughts, then we are only able to hold true to the statement of good vibes only. So then, if our life experience is a direct reflection of our thoughts and energy, and we have the ability to change our thoughts and heal our energy, does that mean that we can then change our life experience to whatever we want? The answer? Yes. If you really believe it. With this knowledge, we can then use it to create the life that we truly desire. Now, some people may be thinking, but I believe what I believe. That's just who I am. To that statement, I ask, well, have you ever changed your mind? Maybe you loved an outfit at the store, but once you brought it home, decided maybe not so much and ended up returning it? Or at a restaurant, ordered one thing only to see something else delivered to the table next to you and then flag down the waiter to change your order? We can change our minds. World-renowned author and speaker Louise Hay once taught us that a belief is simply a thought that you think repeatedly. While our beliefs may be heftier and more important to us than what we wear or what we order for dinner, they still break down to the same thing, a thought that we think repeatedly. Our mind is more than just a brain. It's all of our thoughts, our beliefs, feelings, and energy. It makes us who we are and how we be. We can see the power of the mind flexed so often in our lives. For example, if you're on a drive and you think to yourself, I'd like to see a white car, you'll find it. Granted, there have been white cars all around and they've always existed, but you just happen to see it now. But then you say a little bit more specifically, I want to see a white truck. Notice how many of those that you'll then find. This is in part due to what's known as our reticular activating system, the part of our brain that connects the subconscious and the conscious. And the primary objective of this system is to bring whatever we seek to light. So those white cars, and then specifically the white trucks that we now seek, are brought to light. They were there before and existed, but the reticular activating system, or RAS, helps us to find them more quickly. Just as opportunity is always around us, the RAS helps us to distinguish it. The perfect job, the perfect life partner, they already exist. Finding the remote or even your keys, yep, the RAS helps bring them to light. We'll definitely talk more in depth about utilizing the RAS to create the life that we desire, but for now, I only mention it to demonstrate the irrefutable power that our mind possesses. Uncle Ben told Peter Parker that with great power comes great responsibility. It is then our responsibility, and in fact our duty to ourselves, to be mindful of our thoughts if we want to in fact co-create the life we desire, to reach our goals and to live in purpose, because we will prove ourselves right. We will find ways to support our beliefs. We'll find what we seek. That's the whole purpose of the RAS, remember? So if you really believe that we have to quote unquote wait for the other shoe to drop, then it will. If it's too good to be true, then for you, it probably is. Life's too short? You're right. Takes money to make money? You're right. No pain, no gain? You're right. It's all good? Yeah, you're definitely right. We will find whatever we need in order to justify what we think. So, what do you really want your life experience to be? I suggest you clear out any thoughts that aren't in alignment with the life you desire, friend, because you will prove yourself right and it will be reflected in your life. What we experience within will manifest outside of us. What is your motivation for your goals and dreams? Do you long for success? In a previous coffee break, where we talked about the fear of failure, I used the example of a lighthouse, not going out to the ships and warning them, but rather that it unwaveringly shines its light to broadcast to the ships out at sea where they can find land. But that's just it. It can't just exist. It has to do the work. It has a purpose and it has to do it. And similarly, it's not just about posting all those positivity quotes on social media. The key isn't just making a beautiful dream board and having them appear. We have to do the work of clearing out defeating thoughts, of healing our energy, of working through our traumas and limiting beliefs. In order to obtain any desired end result, we must get into alignment with whatever it is that we desire. As a coach, I help my clients to clear out those blocks and lift their vibrations. Together we work towards a goal, clarifying your purpose while eliminating any negative thoughts and constricting fears. Our work co-creates your rewards. It's the inspired, intentional actions. One of my teachers, Gabby Bernstein, once posed the very important question, what are you a yes for? Meaning, what are you allowing in your life? What are you putting your energy behind? What thoughts are you allowing and what beliefs are you choosing? I would love to hear your answers to these questions. Please comment below or shoot me an email letting me know what your thoughts are. What have you been thinking? And would you like any of those thoughts to change? Would you like your life to change in any way? I'm Jen, and I wish you a life abundant with joy, my friend. Cheers.